Hi, hello, namaste. My name is Devpan Roy Chaudhary, and in today's live session, we are going to solve SSC CGL level mock test. So this is available in textbook platform, and the link is given in the description box. So let's get started. So the first section is reasoning. So okay, okay, not getting idea. This is definitely into, right? Divide, not divide. Okay, 4 by 3 into 2. No. Okay, into divide into 10 divide 5, so 2. Okay, pair into 6. Okay, into 5, so 65. No. Okay, a plus b means okay, the following is not okay. So minus p is brother of k. K into means k is father of y. Y minus means y is brother of j. J divide means j is daughter of s. S plus means s is mother of r. Y is son of s. Yes. P is paternal uncle of R. K is husband of S. J is daughter of P. Pointing to Sita, Ganesh said, I am Ganesh. I am son of the only daughter of her maternal grandmother. Oh my god. I think brother for maternal grandmother's only daughter's son. So definitely brother. Come on. All typists are stenographer, some stenographer, girls, some girls, some typists are girls, no typist is girl. So either or, some no. 7% watching movie in a row. P is sitting at one of the extreme ends. P is sitting second to the right of T. 1 T. Q is sitting immediate left of S. U is not sitting at extreme end. O is sitting between R and T. 2, 3, 4. O is sitting between R and T. Okay. Who is sitting at the extreme left end? So Q. Okay. I have no idea. I think this is the scientific name. Elephant, not this. I will go with this, but not sure. You are working in an organization. You felt that the work you are presently engaged in is useless. You will leave the job. You will try to develop an interest in the job. Okay. I think the answer to this is definitely uh, will leave the job, but for this purpose, yeah, I cannot say. Okay, so the next one is Azjad is father of Adza. The difference between them is 28. The ratio to 7. So definitely a multiple of 8. Only one multiple of 8 is present. Statement: try to steal this phone from a store, a display unit in the notice board of the store. Assumption: people want to own a mobile phone? Definitely. A powerful surveillance system has been put in the place to challenge theft. I think assumption is only two, because I mean one is also true in some sense. Which of the following letter is eighth to the right of 17th from the right? So it's practically 9 from the right. 3, 3, and 3 are pat. Okay, so PS plus 3, A minus 5, I guess, and T20 plus 7 plus 3 minus 5 plus 3F minus 5, 13M, and plus 7, right? 8. So HFMH. Some violins, piano, all violins. What? Flute? No violin. Guitar? No guitar. Piano? No. Some flutes are piano. Some flute, piano, yeah. All flutes are guitar. Flute, guitar, no. It's only two. Into six. Okay. Into five. Into five. No. So into seven, it's one, one, two. And this into seven is 136, right? So I am adding 16, 177, right? Okay, I'll skip it. Which two signs should be interchanged? Okay, which two number? Okay, digit. I think this is the most difficult ones. Okay, I will skip it. So first the idea occurs, then writing starts, then two or three, book or seller, then book, then seller, then six reader, then feedback. First the idea occurs, then the write, then the book is ready, then the seller. Why is it the reader here? So plus 6 into 4 into 2.5 into 2. Okay, so 6, 18, 36, 60, 90 into 3 into 2. This is 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 1, ending with 6. Shit. So y w u minus 2 s minus 2 is q. So starting with q, end with l, the middle one needs to find out. E f plus 1, e f h k. What the heck? 5, 6, 8. It doesn't make much sense. B, D, G. Okay. E, F, H. Okay, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. 11 plus 4, O. So Q, O. In a class of 40, 54 students, the number of girls is half the number of boys. With boys 2, 1, 3, total 18, so 36, 18. Ankita's rank is 18 from the top, and 7 girls are ranked above Ankita. Ankita herself is 8. How many boys? So total 7 girls are there, right? Okay, so above how many boys? So from the top 19th, so 54 minus 19, or as I can say, so 36, and 8 girls, so 10 girls are here, so 26, 27th rank from above. Into 2 plus 1, into 3 plus 1, into 2 plus 1, into 3 plus 1, into 2 plus 1, so 3 will follow as the unit digit. So Nightingale, Nighthp, nightmare, Mare. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No 23, yes 17. 14, no 25, no 14. 14, no 26, no 8, no 19, no 25, no 12, 10, 14. Okay, so only 2. What is the number of senior citizens who do not have diabetes? Senior citizen but don't have diabetes is 31. It plus means divide, minus means what? Plus 85 plus 55 into 75 by 25 minus 50. So 3165 minus 50 plus 35, so 200. On. How many sevens are there in the following number which are immediately preceded by a 6 but not followed by 5? So 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 4, 1. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 1, another 6, 7, 5, so only 2. The richer we are, the more self-centered we become and neglect others' needs. This is a statement. So conclusion can be said that all rich are self-centered. Yes, the richer we are, the more self-centered. Only by this statement it follows. Those who neglect others' needs are rich. Not necessarily, but if you are rich, you are self-centered, and we neglect. So only conclusion 1 follows. So how many questions? 22 has been answered. Okay, which 2 digit? This is very difficult, difficult, difficult. Okay, I have to do this. So let's suppose 7 and 8. So whole equation 7 and 8. It's crazy. 8, 5 divided by 1, 7 plus 5, 1 into 7 minus 7, 2 equals 78, they are saying. So this is 5. This is so big, this value would become. So 1 and 5, 7, 1 by 5, 8. No, 5 and 2, 7, 2 divided by 18 plus 2, 1 into 8 minus 8, 5 equals 87. Okay, so this is 4, and 168 plus 4 minus 85 or 81, it's 7. Okay, so which one? 7, 5 and 2, right? Okay, I don't think. Into 6 into 7 minus 6 into 8 No, I don't think so. Into 6 into 2 into 5 plus 1 into 5 minus 1. I'm not getting it. So let it be. Which of the following mineral reserve is found in coal fields of Jharia and Bokaro? I think feldspar. Gray revolution. Yellow is oil seed. So 4A. Okay, only in one option 4A. That's good. Oxbow lake that formed due to deposition of sediment in concave side. Concave or the convex. I think in the convex side, neutral leaves are raised embankment formed due to sediment deposition along river banks. Floodplains are replenished with nutrients during flood, making them highly fertile. So three is okay. How many are correct? Indian classical ragas by number of notes can be divided into 75 years of Indian sports. The Kali Topi dance. Either this or this. My goodness. Which of the following organization released the World Social Protection Report? Social protection, right? Hmm. Which of the following is a correct statement regarding violation in basketball? A player may strike the in the restricted area, may stay in the restricted area for 5 seconds. A team must shoot the ball within 8 seconds of play. A dribble ends when both hands touch the ball once. This is 269A. I fail. My God. Constitution of GSTs. Yeah. Article 278A, 69A, 68A or 69A. Shit. Under the Constitution of India, force the government to levy GST, right? It was 269 or 268A, 271A, no. Either 268 or 269A. 268A, 269A. Okay, I will check in later. USA, Mexico, Canada jointly hosted, yeah, 48 teams. Yep, both are true. The tribal festival of Bagoria, Sampan System, Department of Training, Pensioners. Okay, so International Atomic Energy Agency. I think that was 279A, right? That GST Council. But okay, let's just skip it. Atomic Energy Agency promotes the peaceful use of nuclear energy. The agency conducts safeguard of inspection to prevent diversion of nuclear material. Okay. When Shoot the 3.5 question. I think it explains correctly. Which of the following is true regarding the material of construction used in Ashoka's pillars? So stone. Calling attention motion is an Indian innovation. Which Indian shooter made history by becoming the first Indian individual pistol during Cairo? Anish, Saurabh, not Abhinav Bindra for sure. Saurabh Chaudhary, Anish Bhanwala, Vijay Kumar. Which statement correctly states the legal effect of Article 255 regarding assent to bills? A state law becomes invalid without a written assent from the governor? I don't think so. Assent must always be explicitly mentioned for the law to operate. A law remains valid even if prior recommendation was missing, provided assent is given later. Yeah, this is correct. Presidential assent must be obtained before the bill passes in the legislature. After it passes in the legislature, president's assent is required. So eSanjeevani OPD provides online consultation. Yeah, absolutely OPD. eSanjeevani AB, Ayushman Bharat, something links patient with Ayushman Bharat health. Yeah, yeah. So both. On National Youth Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will participate in the concluding session of which of the following national initiative aimed at engaging? Okay, Rashtriya Yuva, Viksit Bharat, Yuva Shakti Mission. I think then Parliament program, national building. I think that was something that happened recently. Which of the following statement is not correct with respect to the Parliament of India? President summons each house of the Parliament to meet. The President summons. President declares the House adjourned sine die. Is the Lok Sabha Speaker, right? Prorogation of a House is done by President. Prorogation terminates a session of the House. Which of the following statements are true about Ruhr industrial region in Germany? It is known for its coal and steel production. Maybe. It is the largest industrial region in the world. Maybe. It is located in the North Rhine. It faces environmental challenges due to heavy industrialization. So 4 is definitely true. 1 is true, 4 is true. It is the largest industrial region. It may not be, or it may be. Ruhr. Yeah, I mean Germany is very much known for their industry. So yeah, all right. Under BNSS, default bail for minor offences is limited to how many days? 45, I guess. Within 45 days. Renewable energy means electricity produced from solar, from thermal plants. Yeah. From coal, no. Wind. So 1 to 4. 1 to 4. No option. Excellent. Renewable. Right. Thermal. When thermal plants may have to go. So 1 and 4 only. Who received the Padma Bhushan award posthumously for literature? Right. Okay. In 2025, Gulzar got it. I would go with Gulzar, but Amitav Ghosh has recently written a book. It's either S.L. Vairappa or Gulzar, or maybe Vivek Debroy also. I'm not certain. Let's go with user. Scorp is this. India's first legged mobile manipulator has been developed by which organization? Yes, this kind of companies may make it. Rag. How many rags are there? I guess seven rag. Saregama, that's the rag, right? Which author? Sanjay Badu? No idea. Okay, Oxbow Lake, right? Oxbow lakes are like this, and this is the convex zone where the sediment, you know, deposits. So it's concave, but I feel it's convex, so not one. Natural levees are raised embankment due to the form of sediment. Yeah, this is true, and this is true. So I think only two are true. The next one is, who is the author of the book titled 75 Years of? Okay, no idea. Kali Topi. Okay, so either Sikkim or Assamese. So Assam. Assam has a very rich heritage. So I guess Assamese. Which of the following organization released the World Social Protection? Social protection goes with labor, I guess something, but not 100%. World Health Organization, no. IMF can be that organization. UNSC, no. Either IMF or this labor organization. But social protection, I guess laborers need that more. So we'll go with labor. Basketball, okay. Regarding violation, which is a violation, okay. I mean, what an absurd question. Okay, this one is okay. It was 279A as far as I do remember, where the GST Council is given. But as a matter of fact, that government can levy GST, that is not 269A. No, I don't think so. 269A. I think government can give tax. That's all right. Okay, I think I'll just uncheck it, or okay, just let it be like this. Tribal festival of Bhugaria, Holika, mhm, Diwali, Navratri, Makar Sankranti. A tribal festival is majorly associated with Makar Sankranti or this kind of thing. So in Hindu festival, yeah, Makar Sankranti makes sense. Calling attention motion is an Indian innovation. Yeah, maybe. Why not? It's not mentioned. Yeah, if it is our innovation, then why it would be mentioned in the procedure? So I guess both correct. I think it is Vijay Kumar or Anish Banwala. Cairo, Egypt, right? Okay, I will just skip it. Okay, I will submit section. Yep. Find the slope. Okay. Oh shit. Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So 4 by 2 to 2. The base of a solid right prism is a triangle. Prism. Okay, prism is a triangle. Okay. The height of the prism is 10. Total surface area. Total surface area. Right. So the lateral surface area plus, okay, so that area beneath is half into, or rather 60 plus one time I have to 10 into 12 plus 5 plus 13, right? So this is 17, so 30, so 360. Which number should be added to make them in proportion? I will do pick and choose. So let's suppose 3, so 3 by 14, 7 by 17, no, then 2, 5 by 13, 2, 6 by no, 4, 7 by 15, 4, 8 by 18, no, 1, 4 by 12, maybe 5 by 15, yeah. In a circular track of 480 840 meter, AB starts turning in the same direction at the same time of point with 6 meter, okay, respectively. How much, after how much time will they meet? So this is 6 meter, they have to finish 480, so 12, or rather it was 14, yeah, so 140 is divisible by, so 6 to the power 28, 25 actually, so 1 plus 6 plus 6 square plus 6 cube, 216, 36, 6 and 1, so 8, 9, so only one has 9 at the end. Pooja Chameli Anju, Pooja Chameli Anju, total 450. Pooja has 50 more than Chameli. Pooja has 50 more than Chameli. Anju has 2 times that Pooja, 2 times than Pooja. How much Pooja respectively? Okay, I will do it by option then. So only one is 2 times. So end of story. Okay, okay. Just so Pooja, Chameli, Anju. Yeah, the order is same. So okay. 8 men or okay, 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 okay. So men, woman, boys. So men is 4, woman is 2, boys is 1 in 8 months. Okay. In how many months can 4 men, 4 women, 4 boys? Okay. So 8 into 32 divided by 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 and 4, 4, 8, 16, 20, 28. Right, right. So 4, 7 and 4, 8. So 64 by 7. So 9 and 1/7. The average monthly income of A and B is 5050. So A plus B is 10100. Okay. The average monthly income of B and C is, so this is 12500. The average income of A and C is, A and C is 52. So 10400. What is the sum of the incomes of ABC? Okay, that's easy. So 100. So it's actually it's 33, right? So 11. I mean, these one are ridiculous. It was anyway in this range only. So 1100, 11,000. The length of 3 semis. Okay. The ratio of their corresponding altitude to the opposite vertices is 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, I guess. So 520, 415, and this 12. I hope so. A bag contains 50 paisa, 25 paisa. Okay, rupee 50. Okay, okay, in the okay. Total amount this, then 50 paisa. Okay. So 100, 50, 25. Just a second. Number of 50 paisa. Okay. So the ratio is 4. This possible, not possible, not possible, possible. Okay. Okay. If this is associated with 88, then it is 22 times. 22 times means 22, right? So 66. 22 times means 88, so 44. And 22 times it's less. It's not, it will not make up that amount. So in 132 scenario, it is 30, 30, 30, 30. Um, itself, it is going to be 66 rupees. And 66 rupees. And this case, it is going to be, I think I should have just gone for the easier one. So 300, 200, 150, 500, 650, 143. 6.5 is 143. So divide 2. Okay. 2, 1, 3, 1, 3. 88. Seriously. So 130 here. And for 6 is going to be 22, 1, 2. Or rather 132. So by 4. So 3. Okay, okay, yeah, 33. So yeah, 88 works. A person spends 40% of his salary on food. So 100, 40% on food of the remaining is 60, then 50% on transport, 30% of the then remaining, 30% of the then remaining in clothes. He saves, also saves, so saves 21. That is 6 times, absolutely 6 times. So monthly salary 6,000. How slowly I'm doing, like in a sum, division sum, the divisor is 13 times the quotient, the remainder is 6 times the remainder. This times 6 is 4. Okay, I'll just skip this one for now. Let's see what the other questions. Okay, x square plus y square by xy. X square plus y square is going to be 144 minus 2xy means 12 upon 6. So 132 by 6, 22. Okay, x square plus y square minus xy. It's going to be x plus y whole square minus 3xy. So minus 36. 100 minus 36. What? Yeah. 25 consumes 5 in 8 days. In days. No, So 4. A dealer sells an article at something. I'm lagging very much behind. Sells an article at 850, offering a cash discount of 15% on the mark price. So 1000 was the mark price. Without any discount, you would have earned 25%. So 25% means 5 is 1000. So 4 is definitely then 800 cost price. There are so many questions, right? Okay, I'll skip this one. What's going on? A, a radii of 2 centimeters. Okay, the area of the closed figure, right? So it's pi 27 square minus 18 square. It's 27 minus 18 is 9 into, so 8 8. Okay, everything is divisible by 9. Okay, excellent. And okay, let me just calculate the unit digit. So this is 9, this is 1, so 7. No, this is 4, so 5. Okay, 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 either one was divisible by 9. So this motorboat whose speed is 15 kilometer per second goes 20 kilometer downstream and comes back in 4 hours. Okay, so total average was 10. It's 2 into 15 into s by 15 plus s. So 150 plus 10s equal to 30s. So 20s equal to 150. So 7 root 3. What? I think it's 7.5. So okay, 7.5 is close to what? Root 3 is 1 point something. So 1.414. Yeah. So 7.5 is close to 5 root 3. I'm not sure, but yeah, that can be the case. Very fishy. Simple interest on a sum of money is 9 by, so 1/5 of the sum. If the number of years numerically is 5 times the percentage in 5 years, so 1 year it's 125th. 125th means it's close to 4%, right? So 1/5 means total 20%. So 2 and 10, yeah. A can be total separate work. 10, 8, 40, 5, 4. They work alternately with A to begin. So 9 into 4. So 8 days will definitely go. Then another one. So 9 days total. Yeah. Skip. Right. Actually, I can do it. P by Q is equal to sine 40. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. And this is, come on, half, or rather 1 by root 2. So 2 by root 6. So the square is going to be 4 by 6. So the plus 10 minus not going up. Well, what is the sum? Sum is multiple of 11, only one multiple of 11. P drives a car for 5 hours. Don't know. AB, okay. 8 is to 13. 8 is to 13 only in this question. Okay. I can't do more. The Mahabharata has a Jain version. In this version, the battle of between what? In a single sentence. Oh my god. This she takes up looks takes after her mother in looks but not behavior. She had a child's what? Mercurial. I have read this word in the Hindu recently. Mercurial means I'll go with this word because I have read it recently, but I'm not sure about the meaning. The proof of the pudding is in its eating. The final destination. Okay. I had finished writing the letter when he arrived. Which type of sentence? Okay. Past perfect. But in my search, no, the woman who changed the car game for good. While I enjoyed road journeys, I have not been very interested in cars beyond their practical use, which is to drive from point A to point B. So to start with C, then A, and D, then the last B. Yeah. Right and right. This is a very different kind of a paper. A right can mean morally correct, proper, and in accordance with the law, while right refers to the act of expressing, recording information. Yeah. How kind of you to take an interest in us. Exclaim that it was very kind of me to take an interest in them. Was different in these two. It was very kind. Yeah, was very kind. Four of the following are correct. Correct one. Okay. He was trying to complete the task on time. Seems alright. His pants was torn during the match. I mean, these are taken as plural only. So pants were. Rakesh, together with his wife, greet greets the if together with his wife is coming, then greets. Rakesh greets. Amol together with Raghav welcomes new member of the family. I guess in time. So this one is the only correct one. New member of the family. This is very time taking. The money arrived when I little expected it. I least expected it. Yeah. Superlative degree. A set of facts or a fixed limit that establishes or limits how something can or must happen or be done. A parameter. Yeah. Lasting for a very short. So evanescent. The colonel said that it gave him great pleasure to be there here this evening. So only in this one, it gives me great pleasure. The first step in precipitation is condensation. Condensation, okay. Opposite, so condensation or opposite evaporation. I am close to 80 questions now. So if I think GK will be the section I have committed most mistake. Onerous, I'm not sure about its meaning, but in option it's not giving much hint. So malediction. Mal means something that's negative. Benediction, prediction, curse. I think curse. Okay, this is RC. that I will do at last. And the wonder of wonders is dash managed to make a living in the face of soaring inflation. How all that people, all that people, how these people, how these people manage to make. In August next year, she will been studying. She will have been studying. She will have been studying. Some people regard a fear of new things as an unmistakable sign of provincial attitude. Unmistakable provincial provin unmistakable mistakable. I think then mistakeable. That's the whole spelling. After the movie, after the movie ended, we went to a cafe. Okay, now here, not here, then here. On October 3rd, on 30th October 1926, Henry and who? Henry and Mabel Stimson stepped off a steam train in Kyoto, Japan, and set in motion an unbroken chain of events that 2 decades later led to the death of, okay, 14, no, this is not 14, but 140,000 people in a city more than 300 kilometers away. The American couple began their short holiday in Japan's former imperial capital by walking from the railway yard to their room at the nearby Miyako Hotel. It was autumn, autumn. The maples had turned crimson and the jingo trees had burst into a golden shade of yellow. Henry coincided a beautiful day devoted to sightseeing in his diary. This is very heavy. My God. Do I have anything left? Not much. Right. 19 years later, he had become the United States Secretary of War, the chief civilian overseeing military operation in the Second World War, and would soon join a clandestine committee of soldiers and scientists tasked with deciding how to use the first atomic bomb. One Japanese city ticked several boxes. The former imperial capital. The target committee agreed that Kyoto must be destroyed. They drew up a tactical bombing map and decided to aim for the city's railway yard just around the corner from the Miyako Hotel, where the Stimson had stayed in 1926. Stimson pleaded with the President Harry Truman not to bomb Kyoto. He sent cables in protest. The general began referring to Kyoto as Stimson's pet city. Eventually, Truman acquiesced, removing Kyoto from the list of targets. On 6th August 1945, Hiroshima was bombed instead. The next atomic bomb was intended for Okura, a city at the tip of Japan's southern island of Kyushu. On the morning of 9th August, 3 days after Hiroshima was destroyed, 6 US B-29 bombers were launched, including the strike plane Boxcar. Around 10:45 am, Boxcar prepared to release its payload, but according to the flight log, the target was obscured by heavy ground haze and smoke. The crew decided not to risk accidentally dropping atomic bomb at the wrong place. Boxcar then headed for the secondary target Nagasaki, but 2 was obscured. Running low on fuel, the plane prepared to return to base, but a momentary break in the cloud gave the bombardier a clear view of the city. Un- Unbeknown to anyone below, Nagasaki was bombed due to passing clouds over Kokura. To this day, the Japanese refer to Kokura's luck when one unknowingly escapes disaster. Roughly 200,000 people died in the attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and not Kyoto and Kokura, largely due to one couple's vacation 2 decades earlier and some passing clouds. But if such random events could lead to so many deaths and change the direction of a globally destructive war, how are we to understand and predict the fate of human society? Where in the models of social change are we supposed to chart the variables for travel, inertiaries, and clouds? Based on the passage, what conclusion can be drawn about modeling and predicting social change? It's straightforward to account for all variables, including random military model of social justice must contend with unpredictable something that yeah. Consider the following statement about the role. Okay, which are correct? Stimson personal connection to Kaito played a role in sparing the city for atomic bombing. Yeah, so one is correct. The decision to bomb Nagasaki instead of Hiroshima, Nagasaki the second. Yeah, Kokura instead of Kokura. Kokura was influenced by weather condition. Definitely true. The bombing of Hiroshima, Nagasaki, was always predetermined by military strategy with no element of chance. So only A and B are correct. Analyze the following statement about the outcome of the bombing. Roughly 20,000 to 100,000 people died as a result of the bombing. Yep. The passing clouds played a crucial role in determining the city, which city was bombed in 9th August. Yep. The fate of the city was solely determined by initial US military plans. So A and B are correct. Which best describe the author's tone? Detached, indifferent, no. Reflective, questioning, yes. Sarcastic, no. Uncritical, no. What can be inferred about the author's view of historical casualty from the passage? History always follows a clear and logical path. No. Seemingly trivial or random facts can have profound effects. Yeah. This is called, I think, butterfly effect, if I'm not mistaken. Weather and personal preference are irrelevant. No. The fate of cities during war was entirely matter. No. Okay, this is all done. I'm not sure about this too. Let's just keep it as it is. The first one, okay, this is definitely doable. The Mahabharata has a Jain version. In this version, the battle between the Krishna of Dwarka and Jarasandha, the emperor of Magadha, the battle is not between Pandavas and Kauravas. Okay, in the Jain tradition of Mahabharata, the battle is not between Pandavas and Kauravas, but between Krishna of Dwarka and Jarasandha, the emperor. Okay, the Jain version of the highlights the battle between, okay, the Pandavas supported by Krishna against, okay, no, in Jain version of the Pandavas support, no. So the first one is most suited. I think I'm all done. But this one rus. So one, only one. So occasional, okay. One rus. One rus. This is absolutely guessing. Okay, I will, if I have to choose, I have time. So I would have definitely attempted it. So one occasion like that. Okay, let's see. What's the score? I'm expecting around 150, but let's see. 140, okay. That's quite bad actually. And the analysis is okay. In GK, I have done quite good actually, but in reasoning, it's quite bad actually. 5 questions wrong. My god, rather 4 questions. Try to steal. People want to own a mobile phone. Yeah, I was thinking only two then. Okay, if I had only given only two, then they would have said that yeah, one is also true. This is very difficult. Okay, tiger, this rabbit, no idea. Okay, I should have skipped it. Okay, okay, this one is wrong. Okay, let's see. 54 students. Total number of girls is half. Okay, so girls are 18 and boys are 36. Okay, 19 from the top and 7 girls are rank above. So if 7 girls are there, then in there are 18 people, 7, so 11 is here. Okay, so 25. I don't know why I gave 27, but it was quite straightforward. Okay, then I guess neither, but all right, let that pass. Okay, 61% have answered. It's not that easy, right? Or is it? Okay, 5 plus 6 is 11, 3 plus 4 is 7, 1 plus 9. Shit. Okay, and this one, right? This is 11%, surely. Surely. I think I should just see the answer because it was absolutely not possible. Absolutely not possible. Into plus 2 divided by 3. I mean, yeah, possible, but I don't think I could have managed it during the exam time. I'll come back to it later. How can it be wrong? How can it be wrong? What is the sum? Oh, just sum was asked. But then also, this plus this is close to what? 16, 17,000? No, no, no. It's 10,000, 12,000, or that something. And dividing by 2 would have given me 16,000 approx. Okay. In a division sum, the divisor is 13 times the quotient and 6 times the remainder. So remainder is 39, 13 times, 6 times 39, and this is 13 times. So 6 times 3. So this is going to be 6 times 42 plus 39. So the unit digit would come as to be 1. Shit. It was doable. All right. The next one. I don't know why I skipped it. Like that below one is definitely okay. This is 32 square plus 1, one part. The bottom, this one will cut. All right. This one was okay. Everything would have cut and only one would have stayed. So P into root 3 by 2 equals Q into 1 by root 2. Yeah. So root 2. So P by Q would have been 2 by 3. That means P square by Q square would have been 4 by 9. That have saved 13 by 5. No? Okay. I don't know what's going on. So, okay, cosec is definitely root 2. No, oh shit. Cosec is already root 2. So it would have been 2 root 2. 2 root 2. So 4 into 2, 8. So total would have been 17. upon, I don't know what's going on. It's not matching, right? Yeah, 8 by 3. 8 by 3, right? What did I do wrong? Okay, this is root 3, right? Oh shit. This was root 3. So 8 by 3. So 11 upon 5. Yeah, I should have done it correctly. He drives a car for 5 hours, and after every hour he doubles his speed. Okay, in fifth hour his speed was 128. The average speed. So previous hour it was 64. In previous it was 32. In the previous it was 16. In the previous it was 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another previous 4. So 4, 8, 12, 12, 28, 28, 60, 60, 124, 124, and 128. So 2, 1, 2, 5, 2 by 5. So it's, have I added it wrong? So 12, 16, 28, 60, 124, 128. Speed of the journey. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, and 5 hour. But this was the 5 hour, right? So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll just check out this one, and definitely below 50. So this one. In English, I have already no. Okay. Inchoate awareness. So mercurial is not the answer. Okay. Awareness of language. Depraved, confused, had a shed a child. Mercurial means changing rapidly or unpredictable in mood. It was something about the mood. Yeah. Inchoate means just begun or not fully formed. Okay. Depraved, corrupt, morally or sensually. What? Confused, decree, official order. Okay. 15. Okay, this one was then burdensome. Yeah, nice. These were my two options. So one is correct, right? Refers to heavy, troublesome, okay, burdensome, onerous. I think I have read it, onerous. Yeah. The last one is okay. Then prob, attitude, attitude, some is different. Attitude, attitude, provincial. Attitude spelling incorrect. Attitude. A double T attitude. What the heck? Okay. So maths are done, right? GK done. Only the general awareness. So I'm just go through the answers once. This is cobalt methane. The next one is correct. Correct. It in the convex side, yeah. Yeah, convex outer, concave outer bank, but in the convex inner side. I don't know what they have written, but whatever I have understood is correct. So three rags. Okay. All right. No worries. Chandresh Narayanan. Okay. Kalidopi, then Sikkim. All right. They also have a very rich culture. So, all right. Okay, Losung. This is performed in Losung. Okay. Kalidopi. Okay. Labor one. Okay. Good guess. Okay. Dribble ends when both hand touches. This is a violation. Okay, I mean, by the sentence structure, I could have said it, but all right, I've skipped. No worries. 269A, but I feel GST Council is an 279A. Establishment of GST Council. Yeah. So just 10 articles before 269A, they give the power to collect and levy taxes. Okay, fair enough. Both true. Yeah. This was Holika Dahan. Okay. Bhagoria, to run Bhagoria. Okay. Sampan. Okay. Okay. Stone, definitely stone. All right. It is mentioned in rules of procedure. Attention motion. The motion combines element in both question and debate, making it an effective tool for ensuring accountability in governance. Okay. 15, 16 I've skipped. Anish Bhanwala. Glad I skipped. I would have marked Vijay Kumar. So 255. Yeah, prior recommendation can be missing provided the assent is given later. Then OPD are both are true. Dixit Bharat, young leader dialogue. Okay. So young leader dialogue was concluded after the concluding of the session of National Youth Day. So the next one is 20th. Not correct. Yeah. The presiding officer has the power to declare adjournment signed die. Prorogation is done by president and terminates the house. Okay, so two is incorrect. I had thought once, but then again, such as China, US, they are much larger, right? All right. 60 days for default bail for minor offenses. All right. Vivek Oberoi. Vivek Oberoi for Padma Bhushan. The Padma Bhushan. Okay. Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Sri Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan. All right. And the last one was Xterra Robotics. Yeah. It is made at IIT Kanpur. All right. Good for them, but not good for me. I had hope for more than 150 at least, but in GK I got terrible score. This was acceptable, but I should have done this one. It was easy. This was bullshit. This should have been done properly. This was also, I will give myself, you know, point for it. The GK was definitely tough, but I still managed to score 21, approx 20, so it's good. In quants, I could have done better if I have time. I need to like gain more speed on it. And in English, I'm quite satisfied with the performance, though I should keep some attitude to know the spelling of attitude. But otherwise, it's all right. Let's see how the other mocks go tomorrow. So